Lift the lid.
In 2021, there were 109 international players on NBA rosters.
Pretty close to 20%.
Canada, Australia, France, and Germany.
Well, how many countries in total?
It's like 39 last year, and it's like
Shaking empty.
Association of the Milwaukee Bucks are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. Therefore, asking to refrain from any disruptive behaviors such as fighting and throwing objects, using improper language or gestures, entering the court with a reckless play. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations to these rules to the nearest usher, security, or arena staff members. Thank you, and enjoy the game.
It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Milwaukee Bucks going up against the Orlando Magic. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. You look at the Bucks. Quite a season they've assembled here, guys. Perched up there in first place and playing terrific basketball game in and game out. And, of course, the Magic, right now, quite a ways down below.
Right now, for the Magic,
they've shown me some very good things this season. But that next step, those qualities that could make them true contenders, just haven't been there.
Yeah, and you know, we've seen them enough to know by now they're not going to make that switch from good to great at this point. Not this year, anyway.
Let's now go courtside and join Jennifer Quintana. Jennifer?
NP, you guys are going up against one of the most explosive offenses in the association. What do you have to do to keep them in check?
We need a true team effort. Our court awareness has to be more on point. Got to rebound as a team, make sure we close out defensive possessions, and communication and trust. It all starts there.
That sounds pretty standard.
Okay, you want a real answer? All right. We're not afraid of these guys. We're going to do what we got to do, and if we execute our game plan, we'll come out on top.
All right. There it is, MP. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, Jennifer. Now the starting group for Orlando. Howard is out there with Anthony Black. Then it's Wendell Carter. Then there's Wagner. And for the Bucks, Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. DeAnthony Melton out there with Williams. And it's Prince in at the 3 slot. So, Greg, tonight is night 2 of the back-to-back. These can't be easy to play in.
Yeah, this is a test of will and really of conditioning as well. I expect there to be some big swings tonight. Should be a fun one.
Tip-off goes to Orlando. And MP tries to bring out his best when he's matched up against any of the league's top teams. You know, he has said it publicly, but he puts a lot of stock in games like this one.
And that's the thing about MP. He loves a challenge. You've already seen how he can raise his game in this kind of a situation. I know he's more than fired up for this contest.
Let's send it over to Allie for a report on MP.
Here's what MP had to say about facing one of the best teams in the conference. Games like this are bookmarks, he said, potential moments when the big picture unfolds. We want to have our hands raised at the end of these chapters. Guys, back to you.
And the story continues. Hey, thank you for the report.
And you talk about building a legacy. That's MP's mindset, not just for himself, but for this team.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And Clark, the Magic with two good wings in Banchero and Wagner.
Yeah, they certainly have two of the better young wings in the league. Both forwards are outstanding at both ends of the floor. You know, it'd be kind of like a college football team with two gigantic tight ends. I mean, they're a physical duo, and that makes them formidable in every way.
And it's Milwaukee's ball. Their last meeting was in this building where they were able to come out on top.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
The Magic shooting their first free throw of the night. That's good from Wagner. And when you think about the greatest players, Clark, in Bucks history, it comes down to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, I think that's where the list probably starts and ends. I mean, both of those guys led the Bucks to championship seasons and multiple MVP awards as well. But it's hard for me to say this, but maybe Giannis has a slight edge over Kareem. He's the all-time leader in points, rebounds, assists, and blocks for the Bucks.
The drive by MP, and it's slammed in by Williams.
Well, MP sensed his opportunity and did not hold back on the drive.
Back to Black. With a floater, Carter finds Wagner. From outside the arc, Milwaukee with the rebound.
You wonder where was the defense that time, but they got lucky.
And Prince with the jam.
Prince can really elevate now. He plays much bigger than 6'7", and we just saw an example of that there.
Pass to Howard. Wagner outside. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Black, no good.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
MP passes to Turner. On the wing, MP. Black defending, and here's Melton. 6 to shoot. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. MP, no good. The Magic trail by 3. To the middle. Here's Wagner, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Wagner knows how to handle his business inside, mainly due to how much confidence he brings to the court.
MP kicks to Melton. Back to MP. And the jumper is good. MP's got 6. Here's Wagner, coming off a stellar performance against Philadelphia. To the paint, Turner with the steal. And here's Prince outside. Nailed from three-point land. Prince has got his second bucket of the night.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
At 6'10" and 270 lbs, Carter Jr. is 2 handfuls inside, which is why defenders often foul him.
And the first one drops. Carter hits them both.
You know, both of Wendell Carter Jr.'s parents played basketball at a really high level. And you know what I like to say, you cannot run away from the DNA. And I think you see that DNA of his parents in his game.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
I was able to spend a few minutes with Doc Rivers. Coach and I talked about the development of Franz Wagner since entering this league. And he said he was someone we watched early on. Even though he didn't end up on our team, the way he's added to his game is incredible. It says a lot about the kind of work ethic that he has. Kevin?
All right, Allie, thank you. The shot by Turner, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now, here's Wagner. And he can certainly fill it up when they need him to. He's averaging almost 21 points a game.
Getting to his spots. He's making some good reads and really benefiting his team.
Williams gets the bucket.
He is in a groove. You can tell he's playing with a lot of confidence.
So, Clark, when you watch Anthony Black, size, playmaking, defense, a lot to like here.
That is a fact for sure. The 6th pick in 2023. Shooting was the question mark, still is a bit, but I tell you, that's the one area of the game you've seen over the years. Many players make great strides in refining their shot because of the work they put into it. I don't think he's going to be any different.
And here is Antetokounmpo following the three from Franz Wagner.
This is why you got to be all up in MP's airspace, even as the pass is coming his way.
Carter with a screen on Prince. Carter on the wing for the three. Milwaukee with the rebound.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from him.
Here's Williams, and it's Williams finishing it off.
Boy, MP is just filleting this defense. I mean, they've got no answers for him right now.
Pass to Black. Nifty move, and the powerful one-handed slam.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Here's Wagner following the basket by MP. Carter with a screen on Prince. Down low. And then Carter with the jam.
The 9-foot standing reach. Carter has no trouble putting that away.
Giannis outside. Back to MP from past the arc. And it's Wagner with the rebound. And Wagner's got the ball here for the Magic. They trail by one. They grab their own miss. And it's Carter missing.
He felt the defense on that attempt. Great rim protection.
MP dishes to Turner. Here's Williams. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
And this is the thing about MP. He has the poise to take high percentage shots.
Covered by MP. Carter kicks to Howard. Wagner, right side. It's good. This game is all even. Wagner's got 12.
And at 4 or 5 now, a nice start. I mean, he looks ready to make an impact offensively. So far, so good.
MP, that's for 2. Another miss by MP. Magic have gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. Black, no good.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Turner passes to Giannis. The 3 from MP. Milwaukee keeping it alive. The new 14. Pass to Turner. Just 5 on the clock. MP, no good. Orlando's gone 3 of 7 from 3-point range in the first quarter. Carter on the wing. Outside Howard. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Turner. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 3 assists in the game. And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. MP really making a difference here.
Well, he's been killing them all night, and the defense looks like it's practically packed it in.
Substitution here for Milwaukee. Portis is checked in for Turner. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Antetokounmpo. Rollins checked in for Prince. And Porter subbed in for D'Anthony Melton. Here's Champagnie. 17 points in his last outing. No one near Suggs as he lets it go. Once again off the mark for Orlando. And a wide open look for MP. Williams with another miss. The Magic trailing. Richardson the pass to Suggs. Batazzi setting a screen for Suggs. And And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And here's MP for three. Bangs on the trifecta. Williams has got 20.
The defense has to understand the scouting report on MP. He can make you pay from deep.
Has to be Tonze. And here's Richardson, guarded by Porter. But Tonze is screen on point. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Takes a step back. Here's Suggs. Cans the 12-footer. Now just a 1-point Milwaukee lead.
With his speed, Suggs able to get one step ahead, and then he's ready to let it fly.
There's Portis. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
MP has been leading the charge for the Milwaukee Bucks, setting up teammates and getting buckets. He is looking as determined as ever, and we'll be right back after this. Getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Bucks?
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
Bobby Portis out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Porter. Then there's Rollins. And it's Green in at the small forward position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Milwaukee with the ball. Inside. You often hear that the skill level in the league has never been higher, Greg, and some say this is the peak of the game. What do you think?
And I'll tell you this, Kevin, I'm not complaining. If the league can improve upon this, the sky is really the limit.
When you look at Franz Wagner, I mean, he's got height and skill, and he really knows how to play. He's got a great understanding and feel for the game. He's just one of those versatile, high-level performers that you love to watch play.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Indiana was simply terrific. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and he did everything else you could have wanted as well, ending with a triple-double. He was a force of nature in that game. He made the opposition look utterly helpless.
Okay, Allie, thanks. It certainly was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
Now, Wagner, following the three-point attempt by MP. A miss that time would have put him up.
In the first quarter, he was killing them from outside, but he can't get it going here.
And Turner kicks to MP. That ball, nice speed that time from Turner. Williams has got 23 points.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first.
Wagner from long range. For Orlando, they won their last contest, that game against the 76ers.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
They found their rhythm and kept piling it on. And a huge boost of confidence on the road for sure.
Offensive rebound. And no good. Bucks leading by 3. MP kicks to Melton. Back to MP. Three-pointer. The 3 is pure from MP.
He's going to force them to have to make adjustments. That's number 4 in terms of triples in the half.
Antetokounmpo against Suggs. from the wing. Over Prince. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Wagner's got 5 points now this quarter.
Franz Wagner so poised as a player. Didn't allow that shot clock situation to throw him off at all.
Suggs with the steal. Over MP. It's hauled in by Giannis. Giannis has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And Turner throws it down.
Boy, that's just too easy, guys. Turner, a player you can't allow to get free near the rack. He's a great dunker. Bang.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's ready to talk things through with them.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Typically, there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
And Orlando may get a change here. Black's checked in. Here's Black. A 17-point game for him in the win against Philadelphia.
And he was also a terrific creator in that game as well.
Oh, man! And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdown.
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. Wagner outside. Here's the screen. Lets it go with a three. The rebound by the Bucks. Giannis has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Back to Wagner. And stolen by Prince. MP passes to Antetokounmpo. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Williams has got assist number 7 for him tonight. Wagner outside. There's 1:26 left to play here in the half. 6 on the shot clock. Carter with a screen on Prince. Wagner passes to Carter. Looking to end the run, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Milwaukee leading by 13. MP outside. And another three for Milwaukee.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. Taking a look at New York, they couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And seeing where the Bucks are, they wanted the top spot badly, and they did just that. A real testament to both their chemistry and work ethic.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. And there the Bucks with another bucket.
Well, they need to ride him as far as he can take him because he is pedal to the metal right now.
Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Carter sets the pick for Wagner. Good on the triple. Wagner's got 8 here in the quarter.
Boy, he strikes again from range. His 4th in this game after draining 3 in the first period.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Melton kicks to Prince. MP there's for 2. And another basket for Milwaukee.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that ball.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. Right back after this break.
Thanks for tuning in. We love the mountain climbing, don't we? Well, there's a huge mountain to climb for the Orlando Magic.
It ain't rocket science. Go out and guard someone. Stop leaving your guys open.
Yeah, once those threes start to pile up, it becomes a tall mountain to climb. And who says it's not rocket science? All right, next, let's look at some of the possible entrants into this year's dunk contest.
Whoever makes it, get it right in the beginning. You don't want to wait around while you miss the first 3 attempts.
Glad you weren't my teacher in middle school. Mr. O'Neal allowing no room for error. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
And so in the game for the Magic, they've got Howard, also Black out there, Carter out there with Franz Wagner. MP outside.
Wet.
Good, and a nice assist from Prince. Prince has got 3 assists in the game. Wagner with it. Howard against MP. To the inside. Carter, and then Carter with the jam.
Carter's a really good pick and roll partner. Excellent hands, and he can finish too.
I'm tripping.
Here's Black, pass to Carter. And he gets the bucket. Carter's got 4 points this quarter.
He's giving them a spark because he can't win this game all by himself.
He ain't gonna win this game at all.
A 3 from MP.
Oh.
Orlando grabs the miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue.
Let's go, T.
By Turner. In the corner, it's Milton. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Turner's length causes defenses all kinds of problems. I mean, he really uses that length extremely well to draw fouls.
He doesn't get the
Let me
second.
get that.
Tough break there, shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. Pass to Wagner. Out to the right wing. Black up top. Antetokounmpo defending. Carter, and then Carter with the jam.
Offensively, I really think that Black's a very under-the-radar facilitator.
Bucks leading by 15. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Al LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Jamal Mosley is doing a tremendous job for the Magic, and the players gravitate to his approach. He said, quote, coaching is teaching, and you can't teach yelling and screaming and hollering. You teach with communication and positivity, because that's how I think a lot of these guys will actually register it.
Yeah, that's what you're doing.
A new school approach, if you will. Thank you, Allie.
Just a real solid understanding of how to exploit the defense. Carter Jr. impressive at positioning himself in these situations.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter, just served him up.
The Magic trail by 16. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Carter with a screen on Prince. Here's Wagner, and finish off by Wagner.
It's all coming together here for Wagner, a playmaker who can score at every level.
Turner with the screen. There's Williams with the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Williams has got 40 points.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Fires the 3. A rebound by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Williams, that's good. MP's got 42 in the game.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Wagner passes to Howard. Back to Wagner. Just 5 to shoot. Buries it down low. Wagner's got 24.
Really like how Wagner has really gone after it on offense. That's part of why he's hot right now.
Well, at 6'10", GA, Franz Wagner provides great versatility to this offense.
Yeah, and he's a solid decision maker, capable of running the show. He's a gifted scorer and playmaker. Plus, he provides matchup problems with that size.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Let's pause for just a moment to see the teams that have been extremely effective with their three-point shooting this past month. Bucks number 1.
I tell you what, when you have a month like this, the way they've been shooting it, you feel like the basket is 3 times as big as normal. I mean, it's hard to maintain this level of productivity, but we'll see if they can make it happen.
Out to Carter. Pass to Black. Fires for 3. The rebound by Turner.
His lack of offense is certainly not helping. Tough to overcome that.
Here's Williams. He's got 44.
Yeah, you know, he's become a solid big man in this league. Miles Turner understands his role and is starring in it. Does a really good job, I think, playing to his strengths.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Kicks it out to Wagner. Offensive rebound. Here's Howard. Prince with the defensive effort. On offense, here are the Bucks. They're on a 13-4 run. Back to MP. Lets it go from deep. And again.
50 points means he's moved up another spot.
Yep, the second spot, Gray, is his alone now for most 50-point performances in a year. Prince against Wagner. Carter sets the pick for Wagner. 4 on the clock. That doesn't go either for Wagner.
He's really slowed down a bit here in the second half. He hasn't converted a 3 yet after the tremendous first half he had.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Mixing up my noodles.
He's guarded by Melton. Inside, here's Howard. Banked in off the glass. Howard's got his first 2 points.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. Making a change here. Portis is checked in. Jalen Suggs is checked in for Orlando. Pass to Turner. Back to Williams. Fires from deep. That ball. Nice speed that time from Turner. Turner's got 3 assists tonight.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here, defending the triple.
Now here is Carter. Turner covering. And it's Carter missing.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout.
Never take you off into
really
deep water. Drown you.
Now, here's Suggs. 8 points for him. Down low, here's Howard. And Howard with the stuff.
That's really an outstanding assist, creating a great opportunity inside. You can see the chemistry between those guys.
MP passes to Turner. Williams, that's a 2-pointer. Rebound by the Magic. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Here's Black. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 5th rebound in this one. To the middle. Outside Portis. Melton. A 3-pointer off the mark. The Magic shooting at 46%, making some buckets. And it's slammed in by Howard.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that one.
You're right. Finish hard with 2 hands on that stuff.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
Here's Williams.
Oh.
Rebounded by Howard. The Magic shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. Suggs, that's good. And so Howard with the assist. Suggs has got 11 points.
You can see Suggs' confidence growing over time with every 3 that he makes. Keep shooting them, Jalen. Keep shooting them.
And I want to see more of that from him. I mean, he's been passing up on his shot more than usual, even though he's hitting the ones that he takes.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. A different look for Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Miles Turner. Kyle Kuzma comes comes in for Torian Prince, and Rollins subbed in for DeAnthony Melton. Outside Williams for 3.
No.
Sinks the three-pointer.
No, I'm shooting.
He's got 59 points.
He's
Like
lifted
Rambo.
up this team with his offensive output. What a big-time quarter for him.
And it's Suggs missing. Bucks shooting and offensive execution has been beyond great there. 63% from the floor in this game. And the layup's good off the glass. Portis has got 4 this quarter.
This is Portis in his comfort zone, scoring deep inside.
And so Wagner will bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Seconds left in the third. Clock at 6. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Portis. So it's the Bucks now. Williams from outside. Good. He hits again. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Outside, Suggs. Another miss by Orlando. And so it's MP making things happen for the Bucks. His performance that quarter has earned him a double-double. Seems like he's been everywhere in this game. We'll return shortly. All we have the chance now, folks. Let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. They've got Kyle Kuzma.
Maybe.
Kevin Porter is out there with Rollins. Then there's Bobby Portis. And it's Green in at the free throw. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Kuzma. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Franz Wagner.
Already a skilled interior player. At times when Kuzma is close to the basket, you have no choice but to foul him.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
First one falls for him. And Clark, one idea that Commissioner Silver mentioned, shortening NBA games to 40 minutes as opposed to the current 48 minutes. What are your thoughts there?
You know, Kevin, I don't know if shortening the game would be an answer. I certainly would love to see the season shortened. To take maybe 12 to 14 games off the regular season, I think would go a long way to enhancing the season-long quality of play.
Oh, the great thing about Kuzma is he's so well-rounded. He can do a little bit of everything on the floor.
Porter with the steal. Here's the break. Kuzma with it. Defended now by Wagner. Here's Porter, and it's good off the glass. Porter's got his first points of the game.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
In the corner, Finney Smith with it. Drills the three-pointer. Finney Smith's got his first 3 points of the game.
Finney Smith a threat both under the basket and way out beyond the arc. He's got great range.
Outside Portis launches a 3. It's hauled in by the Magic. Wagner outside. To the paint. And there's Richardson on the assist from Wagner. Wagner's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Portis a screen on Richardson. Kuzma outside.
6 minutes to go.
This one for 3. And it's Suggs with the rebound.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Wagner outside. Pass to Champagny. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. It's gone. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group. Clark, you're so familiar with the college game. What's the biggest adjustment for guys coming into the pros?
I think the strength of the NBA players, Kevin, and the pace of play, and then also the number of games. I mean, that's just a lot more than what you see in college, and how you go about preparing for that type of schedule, that type of physical talent, that type of physical wear and tear is something that no college player is usually ready to handle until he goes through it.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Here's Williams. There's the three. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Shot clock at 6. Here's MP, and there it is for him.
Showing a lot of muscle on the interior. MP unaffected by the defense there.
The Magic trail by 20. Now Black. Pass to Howard. Buries the long-range jumper.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Back to Williams. A three. And again for 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Black finds Howard. Hey, Clark, we know resistance training is something pretty much every player does. Is that prevalent back in the 80s when you played?
That's 4 decades ago, Kevin, and it wasn't as prevalent as it is now. I mean, it's commonplace, and kids get exposed to the benefits of weight training and strength training for any sport, but particularly basketball, at a much earlier age now. So it's part of who they are once they get to the college level and then onto the NBA. But the core strengthening, the stability work of that area between your knees and your sternum, the middle of your chest, boy, that type of work has made a huge difference and would have made a great difference, I think, in my career had it been as prevalent as it is now.
And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher. And coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Down low. Here's Carter, and it's sent back by Turner.
Going to need a better effort than that to get it past Turner. He is an elite rim protector.
Williams gets to Giannis. Back to MP. Offline with his 3.
Well, he won't miss many of those, not when he gets a good look like that.
Here's Howard. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Prince, the pass to MP. A shot's good on the assist by Prince. MP's got 11 points in the quarter.
MP showing you have to stay connected to him the moment he crosses half court.
Carter left side. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. MP fires from way outside. Antetokounmpo. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
Boy, that stick-to-itiveness. Not to give up on that play. Giannis never giving in or giving up.
Wagner finds Howard. Back to Wagner. Puts up a 3. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 6 rebounds in the game. Giannis left side. A 3 ball. Orlando grabs the miss. Howard with it. Now defended by MP. Got slammed in by Howard.
He just bangs down the one-hander.
2 very easy points right here.
He'll take those all day long.
MP kicks to Melton. Back to Williams. pass to Turner. Shoots it. Kicks it out to MP. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Good work inside by MP there, challenging the defense and forcing a foul.
And you look at the G League's impact on player development, Greg, it's become very significant.
And I think the two-way contract was a great addition as well, allowing players to contribute with the big league team while also developing in the G League. What a great combination.
Cranes the three-pointer.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Milwaukee.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse, and they were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And on the year now, tonight's impending victory will push their win total of 47.
And I felt like by making those sharp in-game adjustments, they've really taken control of this season series now. This win will move to 2-0 on the season with 2 left.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact they had, just a monster game for Williams.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Carter with a screen on Kuzma. Black with it. He's against Kuzma. It's the three-point bomb.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their force.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
As we send you over to Jennifer Quintana from the sideline.
You said it would take a true team effort to win this game, and you got one. Can you talk about that?
Yeah, no doubt. You're never going to completely shut a team like that down. They're going to make shots. They're going to go on runs. The key is to keep them to a triplet, you know, and not let them flood. That's when a team gets overwhelmed. Tonight, we did a great job at staying connected, and we never got overwhelmed.
Way to go, MP. Thank you so much.
I appreciate it.
Kevin, back to you.
All right, thank you, Jennifer. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Alongside Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Alan LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. And as always, we appreciate you joining us right here tonight on 2K. We'll see you next time.